You might want to slip into an alpaca sweater and get something waterproof over you as well, because it's going to be a wet week. Let's check in with Astrid for a detailed look at the forecast. Astrid.
Yeah, we've just learned that even though the calendar just says it's spring, it still can feel winter-like. We've got a couple of storms coming our way. I'll show you that in just a moment. Your skycast for tonight through the downtown Victoria area. We've got this chance of showers this evening, a low around 5 degrees. Tomorrow, a high of 10, so a little bit on the cool side of normal. Not quite at our record level, which was in 1941. It was set at 18.9 degrees. Here's the temperature right now with your live SchoolNet weather sensor at Sangster Elementary. We're just over 10 degrees right now. So fairly nice out in the Colwood area. Ruth King Elementary out towards Machosen, 11.5 at this hour. So temperatures are a little bit milder than we were expecting throughout the day today, but we're going to see a bit of a stormy sort of change, and we're watching this low pressure system as it tracks towards Vancouver Island to the south coast, but it's fairly stationary. It is sending a series of small systems towards BC over the next couple of days, which means some rain and some wind on the way. So here's the low pressure system, not moving quickly, but you can see over the last 6 hours how the precipitation has moved on up and really come over the Vancouver Island area. So how this all plays out for the next little while, we're going to see some rain overnight tonight. The first of these systems comes our way overnight tonight. Tomorrow morning when you wake up, you'll start to see rain intensifying around the north end of the island, and that pushes south. Keep the rain gear handy right the way through Thursday afternoon, because we're not really going to get a break until hopefully the weekend. For tonight around Port Hardy, 5 degrees tonight. Good chance of showers on the way. Strong winds though, gusts up to 70 kilometers an hour through exposed areas of the north end of the island, through Campbell River, Courtney Comox, periods of rain and winds picking up after midnight, so 40 to 60 kilometers an hour. The southeasterlies, you'll also notice those along the west coast, or the east coast rather, around Nanaimo. Port Alberni looking at 10 to 20 millimeters of rain tonight. More along the west coast through Tofino, 20 to 30. Again, strong southeasterly winds tonight. Greater Victoria, fairly mild, between 5 and 7 degrees. Showers, windy at the waterfront. So tomorrow's going to be a bit of a blustery morning for us. Temperatures tomorrow afternoon warming up to 10 degrees. We may see a sunny break through the west shore tomorrow, also at 10 degrees. If you're around the Cowichan Valley, you too have a pretty gray day on the way with some showers, windy conditions. 10 degrees through Duncan, potentially a break in the clouds through Salt Spring Island. For the Nanaimo area, stronger winds throughout the overnight and early morning hours. Those winds picking up again Wednesday night. 10 degrees is your forecast high for the afternoon tomorrow. And for the west coast, Tofino looking at a good bit more rain. 8 degrees, 10 to 20 millimeters of rain through Ucluelet over to Port Alberni, another 10 to 20 and a high of 7. The windy conditions continue along the Campbell River waterfront and through Courtney Comox up to Mount Washington, expecting some snow. Mid-mountain base at 543 centimeters right now, and up to the north end of the island. Strongest gusts coming in the morning, 50 to 70 kilometers per hour. Again, southeasterlies, and anywhere between 6 and 9 degrees for the north end of the island. Most of BC looking pretty gray and wet tomorrow as well. 10 degrees through Vancouver, 9 in Powell River, getting a sunny break through Prince George and Fort St. John. Here's what you need to know for the next 7 days. We aren't really going to see much sunshine until hopefully next Tuesday through the Victoria area. So keep that rain gear with you. The Mid-Island, much of the same. Wet and windy for a couple of days, and then we see showers and rain. I was trying to figure out how many ways you can say rain. And we've got a chance of showers, periods of rain. Depending on where you are, it's wet. And finally tonight, here is your weather watcher. Mount Washington is beautiful right now. And thank you to Christina for sending in this photograph of a chunk of snow she picked up, and the ice crystals look like feathers. So this chunk of snow is about the size of a cookie in her hand. Thank you so much for sending that in. If you would like to be a weather watcher, visit our website, ctvvancouverisland.ca. Pretty neat photo.
That is beautiful. Here's a way to say rain in the past tense. Let's try and do that.
It rained.
Yeah.
Oh, great. Now I'm going to really think about this. Thanks.
We'll see you at 6, Astrid. Thank you.